Pisces, welcome to Tourmaline Tarot. This is your August general. I'm just going to take what comes out, and I honestly think in the first couple minutes you'll know if it's yours or not, whether or not it resonates. So, like I said, general, we're just starting off with the Rider-Waite-Smith, seeing what it has to say about that. I was trying to do formal spreads, but the cards are literally like zip it and shuffle, lady. So that's what we're doing this read. We'll let you know when we're done. All right. So 2 of Cups reversed, 2 of Swords reversed, and the Devil reversed. 2 of Cups reversed means like something isn't working, especially having 2 twos here. There's an element of decision that needs to be made. 2 of Swords being reversed. You know, I feel like there's maybe an element of not making a decision. But with the Devil reversed, it's also not dealing with stuff that is not for your, I hate to say highest good. But if it's not working, there's a reconfiguring. But it's almost like, well, what decision do you make? What is going to fulfill this? What is the good part? You know, what is you take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and there you have the facts of life. Well, what are the facts of life? Well, you're not dealing with the devil anymore in some element. So that is anything that you felt beholden to. It's almost like the contract is off, is what I'm hearing. Canceling the contract. What about the devil? Okay, well, we have a lot to say about that. Like I said, the cards are like zip it and shuffle, lady. Emperor reversed, the Hermit reversed, and 9 of Pentacles reversed. There's a lot of reverse stuff going on, so I feel like there's a tipping point. Usually when the reverse comes, it's like, okay, well, let's look at what these things are and why are they in reverse. So the Emperor, for me, is about taking control. So what is not being taken control? The Hermit. What is, internal stuff? What do you need to look at from your angle to either gain clarity or figure out something about a situation to be able to take control? And with the 9 of Pentacles reversed, there's a feeling of like, well, what do I even have? What do I have to, what do I have to take control of? So this 2 of Swords reversed, what is that about? 3 of Cups upright. Somebody could want a reunion, but at the same time, it's like, are you going to deal with that? Do you want to deal with that? Do you want to even mess with it? Also, there could be an element of like, you just want to not escape, but you're like, I need to kind of just have a good time. Like, I just need to cut loose. I need to let loose. I can't be, super stressed. That kind of vibe. Because what is that 3 of Cups about? Also, it is like too many players on the field. If you know what I mean. Just one too many people involved in a situation. And there's clarity going on about that. But like I said, I keep hearing contract is canceled. 8 of Swords reversed. Contract is canceled. Alright, well, if we clarify the rest of that, we're doing the 2 of Cups reversed. Come on. What is that about? 2 of Cups reversed is the Fool reversed. Like I said, contract canceled, but then what are you left with? What are you taking control of? Where are you going to go? What do you know about it? And what do you feel like you have to work with? You're free. You kind of need to cut loose to recoup a little bit. But at the same time, like, what does this look like down the road? So I'm not saying you're stuck on like an indecision point, but it is like a tipping point. For that many things to be reversed, it's like, I don't view it as blocks. I view it as, we're not there yet, but there's some cornerstones that need to be kind of figured out in the interim until that can be possible. Now this deck wants a 9 card, and like I said, it does what it wants to do right now. And I say, okay, I shuffles. So you have the Hanged Man. You have Death reversed. Then we have the Lovers reversed. We have the Chariot reversed. In the center, we have Seven of Pentacles. We have Emperor. Hi. Okay. So remember I said, you were trying to figure stuff out, how to take control? You'll get there. Pisces, I think you're all right. Okay, do it. The Sun, and actually that was reversed. We're going to keep it honest. Four of Pentacles reversed. We have the King of Wands with King of Pentacles reversed and Page of Cups. Then we have the Fool reversed. So if we're looking at the center, getting cozy, we're going to do some crisscross applesauce. Seven of Pentacles. There are options. There's stuff that you've planted. Has anything sprung up yet? Maybe not yet. But there's a kind of waiting period with the Hanged Man, but there's also perspective that you're being asked to get. Also, it's you. It's literally you. But with the Chariot reversed and then having the Death card reversed next to it, I feel like you're being called to change, but at the same time, like I said, what the hell does that look like? What are we doing? And it's actually been a theme for a lot of people. It's like, well, what does this new thing look like? And with the Seven of Pentacles being in the middle, you might be trying to see, well, what pops up first? What in the garden grows first? What fruit shows up on the tree first? What flower's blooming first? Something's got to bloom first, right? But with the Chariot reverse, there's like a lack of action on it. And I don't view that as bad, because with the Sun, it's almost like a dawning. Stuff just doesn't boom illuminate. Stuff just doesn't boom grow. There is an element of time required to it. And if you're phasing stuff out, you can take control, as much as the day is long. But if something has to mature, it's not like you could just shove it in a greenhouse, put it under a grow light, and you're like, come on, grow. There is a time element to it. But with the Four of Pentacles, it's like it's ready, because see, she's behind all these locks and stuff. The reverse. There's a letting go. It's a process. I feel like an opening of the hands is coming here. Because with the King of Wands, King of Pentacles reversed, and the Page of Cups, I don't usually say it like this, but I feel like the King of Wands is trumping the King of Pentacles. It's almost like the action that you need to take is stronger than a slow moving, stable, like, and the Page of Cups is, there's some kind of beginning of emotion. There's a start. There's a start to something. There's a moving in the right direction. And it's almost like the action of you doing these little things is more important than the, wow, I'm so grounded. I so have it together. You know what I mean? There's just a one foot in front of the other vibe. Because the Lovers reversed, there's something where it is an emotional thing. There is a change that might not be wanted, like, you don't have to, but, like, you gotta. We'll clarify that, because the Lovers is a decision card, and it being in reverse means there's something that's not being, like, decided on. Duh, thank you so much. But with the Emperor there, like I said, there's that control factor to it. And with the Fool reversed, it's like the action isn't quite there yet. There's other pieces that have to be in place before the journey can really begin. So I do want to see what this Lovers is about. Three of Pentacles. Kind of working on stuff, doing things the right way. I also call it like a crappy group project because you feel like you're doing the work and everyone else just is kind of like, I think you should do it this way. I think you should just like, who's doing all the work here? So, Three of Pentacles, Six of Swords. Yeah, it's like, if you wanted to work on something, you need to go to calmer waters. If there's a collaborative aspect, both people have to come to it with like cool heads. I don't get a lot of fight stuff. I feel like this is literally just you. Like, you have to come to it with like a cool, calm, collected, but like I said, Eight of Swords again reversed. Free. Like, freeing up. I do want to see what this Seven of Pentacles is about. Pisces, what is that about for you? Like I said, the cards are like, just shuffle, lady. So, yeah, King of Wands reversed, Six of Pentacles reversed, Four of Swords reversed. Your time and energy, whatever has been a time suck, drain suck, you're out of it. Because, like I said, you know, you have the King of Wands upright here, he's reversed here. So if you're putting your energy over here, that's not happening anymore. If you're putting your energy into this, you know, King of Wands or King of Pentacles situation that just wasn't it, we're not doing it anymore. And then this Four of Swords, you know, you're coming out of like a slow period. You know, I want to find out what happens with, what do you want me to do first? Because like I said, the cards are literally like, girl, shuffle. All right, Emperor. Emperor first. Emperor first for Pisces. What is that about? Whew. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, once you do kind of buckle down, it's showtime. You have the ability to reach that Ten of Pentacles. There might be some crap in between, because, you know, 10 is the tops. But you get there. And I feel like once you feel fortified, then the Fool can get going. So what is the Fool about? Seven of Cups reversed. So you have the full amount of your options are not out there yet. So until these other pieces fall in place, until you're able to really take control and actually tangibly have your hands on the stuff that you need to have your hands on, you might not have full clarity about what the choices are, but either way, the Devil's reversed. Remember, the Devil was reversed in the first. Yeah. All right. We are, you know, turning the tables on anything that you felt stuck to. Even if you feel like you can't move at the moment. Even if it is like kind of walking through pudding. Just the theme is freeing yourself up. There might be a need to really figure out what you have before you move forward. And the Seven of Wands is Boundary City. So, I like that. Also, I hate to say, like, you're blocking somebody. But, like, literally, there's a no. You don't get access anymore. Lack of communication, Six of Cups, not going back. So, there's literally, just like I said, contract is canceled. Death reversed, and even though it is canceled, it's like you have to figure out what you have. And like I said, the action of working on that is more important than the stability portion of it. Nine of Wands. There is boundaries going up. What do they look like? What does this change look like? But there is definitely an emergence out of this. I do want one more on this Ten of Pentacles here. What is that about for Pisces? Oh, it's only the Ace of Wands. It's like once you figure out what you have, what is kind of the tangible stuff you can put your hands on, then you can take the action. Then I think the Fool is in effect. But also the Fool kind of is doing its own thing. You know, it's like, I got to move on my own. But once this stuff kind of, this sun, the more that comes out, the more you're just like, poof. I release. I release. I don't give to this anymore. Ace of Cups reversed. I don't give to this anymore. And they're really, like I said, there's just a freeing up of so many things. There's not being sad. There's not being, depressed. There's not given time that is not deserved. Time and energy, I should say. And whether or not it's deserved, I think it's more what you think is important, or what you think as far as allocating time and energy. But like I said, once you get control of it, once you figure out the tangible stuff, then the Ace of Wands is there to be like, let's go, let's do this. So moving on to the deck, what is Pisces kind of thinking about the whole situation here? Overall, you want to go this way, don't you? Like I said, the cards are like, woman, just shuffle. Well, what it's saying is, 10 of Coins, 6 of Coins, the Devil reversed. We're not, no. No. Something that seemed like the whole enchilada, not the whole enchilada, and you're not getting my time, you're not getting my energy, and I'm also not buying into this. So I'm just pointing out, you've had the Devil show up reversed 3 times. Or if it's Capricorn, I just feel bad for them. But overall, I really think it's the Devil energy and not Capricorn itself. So, because I'm not really getting a lot of sign stuff. It's just literally more like you focus, 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 let go, nuts and bolts. We're moving from there. The action's more important than the appearances of looking stable and together, and you're freeing yourself up. So, freeing up, not giving time and energy to something that is not working. Because then you have the Magician and Queen of Swords. Okay? The Magician is manifesting. The Queen of Swords also can slice and dice. She juliennes. She, cuts through a tomato and a can. Alright? Still sharp as a tack. But yeah, there is decision making. There is manifestation behind you. It's like you're not going alone. 9 of Coins, though. There is that empowerment energy. 9 of Coins is always very empowering. There's also the attitude of gratitude for me with that. It's realizing what you have. It's seeing what you have and knowing what you have. There is no... With this, I don't get a sense of lack. 6 of Wands reversed. I feel like in some way, you're not getting victory, but at the same time, or a recognition, I should say, but at the same time, it's like you don't need it, because there is a sense of self-assuredness. I'll put it that way. That's the best way to put it. There's a self-assuredness to it that is just like, nope, I didn't need it. 5 of Chalices, 7 of Chalices, and Ace of Chalices. I feel like, with the 5 of Chalices, you might have some kind of regret. You might have a little bit of shoulda, coulda, wouldas. But, like I said, with that 7 of Cups is there, if there was any kind of confusions, there's just not giving to stuff. You also had the Ace of Cups reversed back here. But I almost feel like if you don't explore other options, other avenues, that's where regret can come from. And then you wind up pouring it out. Because if you don't kind of leave something in the rear view mirror, it'll just keep kind of being a siphon, a drain, a little bit of like there's a leak. And it just kind of keeps like dripping, and those drips add up, and then it's like, damn it. But yeah, I mean, I don't think you really have a problem with that overall. But it is a process. Queen of Swords, she is slice and dice. But at the same time, like with this cup energy, there's feelings attached to it. You're not just like a cold bee making moves. And I mean, bee as in you could be male or female, doesn't matter. Either or. So going on to just the oracle, let's see what's going on. The Fox. That's kind of cunning. That's kind of knowing. You know, foxes know how to hunt. They're not going to really show their hand. In the bouquet, there's an offer. Offer of what? I'm going to say, I get this more from a different angle. You know how I said the reading was very much about you? I feel like this is somebody else. There is kind of like an inauthenticity to it. There's a desire to keep giving an offer, but is it real? I think you're more concerned with, there's the lion, the safe, and the star. Something you want is going to kind of come out of nowhere. It's almost like you don't, not that you have to worry about this person's offer or what comes at you, but it's almost like something better pops up that it's like you don't even really sweat it, because you're just like, this is putting me through it. This is something that is wanted. But even if this isn't a person coming at you, if this is you, you're not going for the first thing. Whatever offer comes along is something that you wanted. There might be a little elbow grease involved in it. And how it comes about, I'm not saying there's strings attached, but there are a couple steps involved in between. But you get to what you want. Yeah, we have the new beginning. We have the eyeball. You're watching, you're waiting, the scythe. Sometimes it can be cutting it out, but in this, it's really more reaping what you sow. But friendship, loyalty, and then the lightning bolt. Like I said, something's going to kind of surprise you. And it's not really like help that you're not expecting, but it just kind of a new beginning. You're going to be like, what? But it's a positive thing. So if there is a fox hanging around that's trying to give you something you don't really want, you do wind up with what you want. And the scene keeps popping up in my head, so I have to say it. You know when Atreyu is in the swamps of sadness and the never-ending story, and like the Grimork is like closing down on him, and then Falcor shows up? I know that's incredibly random, but it's almost like, you know, I'm not saying it's like split second, last moment, but there is something that's just kind of like a swerve. There's a swerve and it's better. And it's like you don't have to worry about what was behind you. So I like that. I know that's a random thing, but I have to say it. If I hear song lyrics or see movie stuff, I have to go with it. Now this is the Space Age Lenormand. I never know what it's going to say. It's a little dramatic, but I thought it was fun. It is fun. So, okay. That's honestly too much. Even for me. Okay, cards? So we have rival, misunderstanding. Servants, space love, and sadness. Okay? Like I said, it's a little abstract. Okay, misunderstanding. I was like, give me one more. Loss. Give me one on rival. I don't think this is you. Let me see. Give me one more on rival before I say what I'm going to say. Jealousy. Okay. Someone's not getting what they want. They could have had some real pie in the sky ideals. And wah, wah, is what I'm hearing. Space love to me is kind of like that whole like, they had some idea, but it was a dumb idea. And I don't know if I don't know if you're drawing the jealousy or like something about it is like, if it was a relationship, it's like they were more concerned with not being better than you, but like having more attention than you, and then it's like they like pushing it, and then they were just like, whoa, too far. And then I'm just hearing wah wah. And with the servants, it's almost like they expected you to be like, it's cool, space love, but it's like almost like, no, your stupid pie in the sky idea of what this is results in sadness. So like I said, it's very dramatic, but I really do feel like someone's like, wah wah. So Pisces, that's what I have for you. Like I said, contract is canceled. All right, that's what I have for August, and I'll talk to you later.